Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. This is Monty and you're watching Mystic Sorceress. So today we will be doing a pick a card reading, but before I start this reading, I would like to share a few things with you guys. I do not know uh, what you know about tarot reading. So most of the people actually think that tarot is only about predicting your future and but this is not the full truth. So with tarot we can, yeah, get a glimpse about the future. Okay, what is heading towards, what is. Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. This is Monty and you're watching Mystic Sources. So today we will be doing a pick a card tarot reading, but before I start this reading I would like to share a few things with you guys. I do not know what you know about tarot. Um, most of the people actually think that tarot is about predicting future, but this is not the full truth. Okay, tarot is actually a personal development tool. You know, yeah, with tarot we can get the glimpse of the future, but tarot actually helps you become more spiritually aware. It helps you grow, evolve. It helps you create the desired life. Uh, you can also tell that it is a manifestation guide tool. Okay, so if you are aware of what manifestation is, if you don't know what manifestation is, it is a technique uh, through which we can become consciously aware of our energy and channel our energy in a way that we create our reality. Okay, so uh, so basically I have seen that tarot actually helped me become more honest with myself, if I tell you honestly. Why? Because most of us actually love to live in denial. We love blaming people, situation, because this is how humans are. So uh, tarot helps you become more aware of your behavior, your action, your energy, and it helps you acknowledge those parts you really don't want to accept, or you are living in denial. Okay, so if I mm, tell you the truth, it helped me wake up. Before tarot came into my life, I was sleepwalking through life. Okay, I thought that everything is happening because of planets, because of somebody else is writing my destiny. But when tarot actually came into my life, tarot gave me that power back to myself. Okay, so today I will be going to do a reading based on denial. Okay, so this is going to be a reality check reading, right? What reality you need to face. That means you are denying. So the topic of this reading is what reality you need to face. And before I start this reading, I would love to give this credit uh, uh, to Emerald Lotus Divination, because on their website I first discovered this particular spread, and it is created by them only. And it is an amazing spread, and I found it very helpful. So I would like to share with you guys. Let's we face our reality, because if we live in denial, it never solve our problem. It distracts us. So if you become aware of the thing which is not working for you and you need to look into, then it solves a lot of problem in your life, right? So let's see what reality you need to face. So this is file number A and this is file number B. Okay. See, I would like to tell you this thing that uh, even if you are struggling in your career, even if you are struggling in your money, even if you are struggling in your relationship, the struggle happens because you are denying something about your life. Some sort of issue needs your attention. Because of your denial, you are struggling. So quickly you can find solution if you start acknowledging the issue, if you start acknowledging how you are contributing to that situation. 80% of your problem is solved then. 80% time we actually suffer because we are either living in the denial, either we are denying the issue, or we are denying the fact that we are also contributing to that issue. Okay. So if you think that no, it is not my thing, I wanted to have a relationship reading or I want to know about my career. See, whatever area is your pain point, the pain is happening because some sort of denial is there. So if you have selected this particular reading, watch this, okay? Take note of it. I am sure that you will get solution. Even if you are struggling in another area of your life, but you will get the message that you need to know. I'm sure about it. Okay, this is file number A. This is file number B. Okay. So I would request you, people, if you watch my videos, my readings, always give time. If you are in hurry, if you are rushing, if you do not have enough time that you can mindfully listen to my video, please skip it. You can watch it later. But if you do not pay attention, it will not give you any insight, right? So read in between the lines. My One of my coach used to tell me that read in between the lines. Every time when your client is telling something, read in between the lines. Watch their body language. Watch their eye movement. Understand the lines which they are not even communicating. So it is very important. File number A, I do not know. Maybe one of you or few, mm, somebody actually was so much in rush, but you were about to watch my video, so it was a message for you. If you're in rush, honey, you can later on watch it. Okay. Otherwise, it will not give you any solution. It is not for entertainment purpose only, right? So this is file number A and this is file number B. Focus on your breathing. Take multiple deep breaths. Once you feel ready, whichever card is pulling your attention, you can select that card and start watching this video. You will get the timestamp in the description, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you like my video. And if you wish to have one-to-one tarot reading sessions, healing sessions, you can reach out. My WhatsApp number is given in the description, and please only message me first, right? Okay, so I hope you're done selecting the pile. This is pile A, pile B, and we will start with pile number A. So pile number A, if you have selected this particular uh, card, this is going to be your reading. So pile number A, what reality you need to face. Okay, so first we will start with what you are actually avoiding. Okay, what aspect of you are avoiding, you don't want to acknowledge. Pile number 8 is a clear message for many of you. You have this fear of abandonment. Okay, what is fear of abandonment? You fear that people will reject you, people will not accept you, And it is coming from, of course, everything comes from our past. Any kind of this negative conditioning, this trauma, it actually comes from our childhood, mostly between 0 to 7 years. How our caretaker behave with us, or what kind of environment we um experienced, we picked up certain kind of messages. Okay, and that becomes our internal dialogue. Okay, from parenting or from childhood experiences. So pile number A, what you are denying it is the fact that you fear rejection, you fear abandonment, and it actually is coming from your low self-worth. I feel pile A that you always suffered with trust issues. Okay, even if you went into relationship, or you are currently in a relationship, it is a general reading, so I do not know, everybody might not be in a relationship right now. But if you are in a relationship, or you are a single person watching this video, you always struggle to trust your partner fully. You always had this tendency to uh, doubt them, or if they are not available when you want them to be available, if they are not picking up your calls, or they are not replying you back immediately, you text them message, and it triggers some kind of insecurity within you. Okay, you cannot even uh, mm, trust that one person can be fully invested into you. Many of you could have this tendency to check your partner's phone, okay, to spy on them, because you want a constant need of validation. A certain changes in your partner's behavior always triggered your insecurity. So maybe you blame the other person, that they need to validate you, they need to give you proof that they are 100% committed to you. But maybe you have this tendency of asking your partner multiple times, do you really love me, do you really love me? And every time you create certain kind of tantrums, or you uh, doubt them, or create some kind of argument, just to check whether they really care for you, or whether they are convincing you, so that you can get validation that you really matter to them, that they really love you. Maybe when you create certain kind of situation, maybe you give unknowingly silent treatment, so your partner keep on uh, messaging you, calling you multiple times, and through that process, you actually feel secure. Actually feel assured that they really uh, loyal, and they really want you. So, pile number A, please do not hate me, but my intention is to tell you the reality, because what you don't know is, maybe if you are in a currently relationship, maybe your partner is doing it right now, but if you focus on this constant fear that this person will leave you, or um, constantly you are haunted by that fear of rejection, you are feeding to that fear. And if you know about wish fulfillment, that whatever you desire, whatever you focus on, you create that into your reality. If you focus on that your person might be disloyal, or for you relationship might not work, or you doubt your connection, you doubt that people might leave you, they reject you, your fear will get manifest. So I want you to understand that it is coming from your fear, it is not your truth. But if you live in denial and keep on uh, projecting your own fear onto other, it will create more problem. And even if other person loves you a lot, it is very tiring for another person to constantly validate you. Okay, because it becomes very ex uh, what struggle for the other person, Okay, so pile number A, I feel that in your mind you think a lot of negative consequences. What you need to accept is there are a void inside your mind which always tells you about worst case scenario, worst possible outcome. It is your own negative self talk, and you are in denial with this aspect of you. Okay, that you yourself kind of want to prove that you are not good enough. Hmm. Okay. So now, pile number A, why you need to stop avoiding that part within you, which constantly um, creating that negative self talk inside your mind and very much focused on the negative outcome. If you are continuously avoiding this part of you that needs your acknowledgement, that needs your attention, that needs healing, okay, you are actually creating negative emotional experiences for you, pile number A. Because if you do not know how your thoughts, emotions is very much related with the karma you create, based on the karma you create experiences in our life, right? Your thoughts becomes your belief, right? And that creates your emotional experiences, pile number A. If you are struggling in your relationship area, if you're struggling with your emotions, pile number A, that you are not able to uh, handle your emotion, what you need to understand, it is your mind is focused on the worst case scenario. Our mind actually operate in two ways, either on pleasure or on pain. Pile number A, your mind is very much addicted to pain. You know, your life scenario is not that bad, but because of your mind, which always focused on the negative possibilities, okay, the lack, you are always, most of the time, you are going through this emotional roller coaster that you are very much focused on the past relationship which never really worked for you, the past opportunities which went wrong in your life, and there are possibilities, but you are not focused. See, this person is very much focused on what did not work well, and where your focus goes, your attention flows. You need to stop avoiding this part. You need to take accountability that you actually uh, do a lot of negative self talk. If you really want to grow in your relationship, if you really want to create some kind of positive reality for you, you need to acknowledge this part of yours, because in your mind you are creating that frequency. That is why you are creating that emotional experiences. And how you can do so, hermit card talks about stop looking for validation from outside. It is the internal world that is creating your external experiences. That means, pile number A, you are still holding on to some kind of past traumatic event, okay? And you feel you need to carry that baggage so that you do not make that same mistake. And what you're not understanding, that this baggage, this pain of yours, actually creating the same experience again and again. So you need to write down all your negative thoughts, all your negative emotion. Okay. Write down on a piece of paper what are the negative dialogues that is happening inside your mind. Write it down on a piece of paper. Isolate yourself and look into your inner dialogue, how you talk to yourself. Nobody can give you enough validation, pile number A. You will understand that how your past actually created your perspective. Though the situation has changed, you have opportunities. I can see that good opportunities are there, good, healthy relationship possibilities are there for you, but you are not open to possibilities. You are very much focused on what if the same thing happened again. You need to work on your inner healing. You need to give yourself me time. Spend some time in solitude. Isolate yourself. Look into your inner dialogue. Do some kind of journaling. Practice some kind of meditation. Your past is actually keeping you in that trance of negative emotion. The reason you are feeling helpless, it is because of your own past trauma which you are holding on to. You need to release that memory. Memory is actually karma, you know. It is creating your reality because you are not letting it go. Past repeating itself. File number A, what do you do just because you do not want to take accountability of your own uh, trauma, how you are bypassing this pattern? Maybe you are creating unnecessary drama and chaos in your close one's life. Okay, whether you like it or not, pile number A, I see that you are contributing into some kind of drama. Okay, maybe you are expecting too much from other people, right? You are becoming over demanding and having unrealistic expectation of on from people, that you are responsible for my emotional problem, you are responsible that I'm not in peace, you are responsible that I'm struggling, you doing this, you doing that, you are not showing up the way I'm expecting. See, you might not like it. You are creating this chaos, this unnecessary fight. Why? And you are expecting people to behave the way you want them to behave. Many of you might be feeling that your person is dismissing you, your close ones is not paying attention to you. You might be feeling unheard by them. You're projecting your insecurities onto people who are close to you. I just hear one thing, that many of you could be blaming your partner that it is a only one-sided effort. Uh, or maybe if you are not in a relationship, you could be um, very needy and inconsiderate about other people's needs or other people's opinion. आप दूसरों के ओपिनियन को तवज्जो ही नहीं दे रहे हो, because it is all about me, my peace, my problem, my issues, and you're responsible. That is why I'm behaving this way. You're creating unnecessary drama, chaos in your connection. Mile number A, and this is coming from your unresolved trauma, your emotional wounding, and you are only responsible to heal that. I also feel that some kind of jealousy, insecurity could be coming from this group of people. If you are continuously comparing yourself with any other person, or you doubt your person that they are double dating, or they are getting attracted to other persons, towards other person, it is coming from your low self-worth. you know Inside your mind, the trauma is playing itself, and you are blaming this person. But it is your responsibility. Pile A, you are not healing. See, temperance reverse, that means you are not taking accountability of your problem. आप पूरा चीज ही अपने इर्द गिर्द के लोगों के ऊपर डाल दे रहे हो, सिचुएशन के ऊपर डाल दे रहे हो, बिकॉज ऑफ देम, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस person, because of the situation. But you are living in denial. That is why this reality check could be an eye opener for you. you know if you are doubting pile number A, your relationship might end. I would like to tell you that you are purposefully self-sabotaging your connection. And if you are watching this video, this could be a sign from universe, that universe wants you to become aware that your struggle is created by you. Maybe you experienced some kind of uh, rejection in the past. Okay, but it happened. It is in the past. But you're dragging that past memory and you are recreating the story right now. You're recreating the future. A pattern that you fall back into when you are very much stressed. जब आप स्ट्रेस में रहते हो, आप कैसे बिहेव करते हो, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सीइंग. Okay, so pile number A, I feel that you people are could be over giving. Okay, you give too much, you give too much love, too much effort, you do too much for people, so that people love you. Okay, and you do it out of peer pressure, out of stress. Okay, what is where this stress coming from? It is coming from your wounding, that people might reject me, my relationship might not work, people might leave me. That is why I need to give myself, give the best to them. I need to overgive so that they choose me. So you excessively invest your time, your resources, your energy to people. You become overly available for people because you fear being alone. And I feel that many of you have a very little control or no control in your money. When you are in stress, overexpend you overexpend, and later on you feel guilty. You put other need before you so that they accept you, and later on it creates resentment into your heart, that people expect too much from me, and even if I'm over delivering, still they are not happy. But ask yourself why you would do why you would actually overgive people. What is the need to please them? At the first place, why you please them? Why you put other first before you? They never ask for it. You actually created that demand. Pile A, if I meet you first time, I do not know who you are. If you create that habit, every time you need, I will be available for you. So even if it is about your friends or your partner, pile number A, you need to understand that you are creating that demand. You are becoming overly available for them. You are investing yourself too much. You are putting those people first. Maybe now it has become their habit, but you have created that habit. You have encouraged that habit, that my needs are not important. What is your need? You never really communicated your need. You always said yes. Okay, I'm fine with everything. And later on, you feel resentful towards them because they are not showing up the way you want them to show up. For an example, I'm telling you that I actually recently one client came to me, and this person actually said yes to a person uh, who was looking for a situationship. Okay, now she randomly say yes, and she tried to be very cool, and everything started. Uh, After some point, she started feeling so angry and resentful towards that person. Why? Because she automatically expected that even if they are in a situationship, this person will show up as a committed partner. And this was her internalized thing. You know, she never really communicated clearly about her needs to that person. And she expected that person to understand automatically. But clearly, it was a friends with benefits kind of relationship. When uh, both the party agreed that there will be no commitment, no string attached. Now, other person is expecting the other person that they will show up as a committed partner without even communicating clearly to them. Of course, that person will feel resentful when the other person will not show up the way they expected. But it is not the other person's mistake, you know. दूसरे पार्टनर का मिस्टेक ही नहीं है, क्योंकि जब दोनों ने इस सिचुएशनशिप में दोनों इंटर कर रहे थे, तब दोनों को पता था कि ये सिचुएशनशिप है। एक पर्सन दूसरे पर्सन से एक कमिटेड रिलेशनशिप जैसा एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर सकता। पर अननोइंगली मेरे क्लाइंट ने एक्सपेक्ट करा कि वो पार्टनर एज अ कमिटेड पार्टनर के जैसा बिहेव करेगा। वो ये जो एक्सपेक्टेशन था, ये एक्सपेक्टेशन इंटरनली था उनके अंदर। She never really communicated. She never really let that person know about her needs. Why she did that? That innate need to get that acceptance, that validation from the other person. She compromised her values, her ethics, her boundaries. Now she is so resentful and angry, and she has a lot of blame and complaint for that person. But do you really think that this person is solely responsible? No, क्योंकि इन्होंने ही पहले हाँ बोला था कि इट्स ओके, आई एम फाइन विद दिस काइंड ऑफ रिलेशनशिप। शी provided that supply. So pile number A, you know, similar to that person, the client of mine, you are excessively available and you put your needs secondary, and you always put others before you. And that is why this uh, internal chaos is happening. And the only person who can solve this issue is you. How you can become a better person so that this you can come out from this problem is first accept how you lose boundary, how you overburden yourself with other people's responsibility. You take too much responsibility, you know. How you feel that you are solely responsible to make that relationship work because you are doing everything, you are not letting other person to make the effort. Pile number A, the simple one message for you is how you can become a better version of yourself. Make other responsible in your relationship. Okay? If you are not in a relationship, it is about friendship. Take only those responsible which you are capable of. Do not overburden yourself. ओके आप बहुत ज्यादा लोगों को प्लीज करने की कोशिश ना करें. मेक पीपल अकाउंटेबल ऑफ देयर एक्शन. डेलीगेट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. है ना. इफ यू आर इन अ रिलेशनशिप पाइल ए, you need to understand that relationship is about equal give and take. If only one person is putting all the effort, other person will not take responsibility because you are creating that supply. आप उस इंसान को कर रहे हो ना, वो आदत बना रहे हो कि it's okay even if you do not put the effort, it's fine. I'm the only one who is going to put the effort. You need to make that person responsible for their action and behavior. And please do communicate your non-negotiable needs in a relationship. If you do not communicate, if you say yes to everything first and later on if you feel resentful and you feel angry, it doesn't work like that. आपको clearly बताना पड़ेगा कि these are my needs, these are my non-negotiable need. And if you anytime feel guilty for asking what you deserve, you need to let go that guilt. I feel many of you feel guilty, इसलिए आप लोग जो डिजर्व करते हो वो मांगते नहीं हो. यू सेटल फॉर बेयर मिनिमम. और बाद में वो आप लोगों के अंदर एक गिल्ट, एक डिससेटिस्फेक्शन, एक रिजेंटमेंट है ना, एक एंगर क्रिएट कर रहा है. आपके फ्रस्ट्रेशन का रीजन ये है कि आपने अपने आप को रिजेक्ट कर रहे हो. आप यू आर रिजेक्टिंग दैट पार्ट विद इन योर सेल्फ. फाइनल नंबर है, आपके दिमाग में जो भी नेगेटिव थॉट्स और इनसिक्योरिटीज आ रही हैं वो इसलिए आ रही है क्योंकि आप क्लियरली कम्युनिकेट कर नहीं कर रहे हो. एंड आप कम्युनिकेट कर भी रहे हो तो आपके एक्शंस में नहीं दिख रहा है वो चीज. इवन इफ यू आर टेलिंग इट, यू आर नॉट बिहेविंग द सेम वे. आपके लिए ये बहुत मैटर करता है कि सामने वाले को बुरा ना फील हो. तो आप अपने ही जो बेसिक नीड्स है उसको आप डिस्कार्ड कर दे रहे हो. कहीं ना कहीं you are only responsible, for your suffering. Pile number 8. I feel many of you are in a relationship where there is no equal give and take. One person is more invested than another person, and दूसरे पर्सन की गलती भी नहीं है क्योंकि जब हम बहुत ज्यादा अवेलेबल रहते हैं ना सामने वाले के लिए, तो कहीं ना कहीं हम भी रिस्पॉन्सिबल है. आपको एक क्लियर बाउंड्री क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा. पाइल नंबर ए. एंड ऑल्सो यू नीड टू मेक अदर पर्सन रिस्पॉन्सिबल इन दिस कनेक्शन. आप सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी खुद नहीं ले सकते. आपकी जो नीड्स हैं, इस पर्सनल नीड्स हैं, आपको उस चीज को प्रायोरिटाइज भी करना है और उसको क्लियरली कम्युनिकेट भी करना है. एंड यू नीड टू टेक अकाउंटेबिलिटी ऑफ योर अनमेट नीड्स. पाइल नंबर ए. Sometimes other person does not have the bandwidth to fulfill your unmet needs. In that case, you are responsible to meet your needs. And I would tell you that you first take accountability to meet your own needs. Then you will teach other person that this is how to treat you. You know, the way you treat yourself, you set an example in front of other person that this is how I want to be treated. Pile number A, every time you are dismissing needs your needs to feel secure in this connection, or your needs to have equal give and take in a connection, you are rejecting that thing. because you are too much fearful of rejection, that this person might reject you, and it could be too much for that other person. And that is why in your mind you're rejecting those things. You're not even communicating properly. मे बी आपको लग रहा है कि मैं बोलूंगी भी तो ये कर नहीं पाएगा। मैं अगर अगर आप लोग कमिटमेंट, कुछ लोग हैं यहाँ पे जो कमिटमेंट चाहते हैं, पर यू आर okay your partner not making it official. Why? Because you feel you're asking too much. They don't have that bandwidth. So you feel like I'm going to compromise anyway. And in the long term, it is creating resentment. तो कहीं ना कहीं आप रिस्पॉन्सिबल हो पाए नंबर ए। आपको कम्युनिकेट भी करना है आपकी नॉन नेगोशिएबल नीड्स क्या है, और यू नीड टू टेक स्टैंड फॉर दोज थिंग्स, यू नो। If you say yes for a situationship, you cannot complain that this person is not non-committal, because you at the first time said yes to situationship. Now you cannot blame. You neglected that need to be in a long-term commitment because of your own fear that you felt that this is the best thing you can have. जब भी हमें लगता है कि yeah, we if we go to an interview and the interviewer offering us, we can maximum pay you 10,000, right? Let's say, for an example, you can only say yes to that interviewer if you feel that this is the best thing you can have, and you might not have a better offer than this. इसीलिए तो आप सेटल करते हो ना। सो पायल नंबर ए, अगर आप अपने पार्टनर को ही सिर्फ ब्लेम कर रहे हो ना, एक बार अवेयर हो जाओगे, दिस अ रियलिटी चेक फॉर यू। If you said yes to that thing, that means deep down you feel that you're unworthy of more than that. आपकी रिजेंटमेंट, आपके लाइफ की जो ये स्ट्रगल हो रही है ना, डिससेटिस्फेक्शन, इसमें आपका 80% कंट्रीब्यूशन है। आपका कंसर्न था इस ऐसे सिचुएशन में आने, आपने खुद क्रिएट किया। अगर आप हाँ नहीं बोलते तो नहीं होता ना। So pile number 8, this was your reading. I hope you found it helpful. Reflect on it, reflection and acceptance and acknowledgement. Stop blaming that person. अगर आप ब्लेम करते रहोगे, आप सोल्यूशन पे नहीं आ पाओगे, आप हील नहीं कर पाओगे। आपको देखना पड़ेगा हाउ यू बिहेव विथ योरसेल्फ, कैसे आपने हमेशा अपने आप को सेकेंडरी में रखा है। बिकॉज यू वांट टू बी अ गुड पर्सन, यू वांट टू बी अ पीपल प्लीजर, right? And for if you wish to have one-to-one session for your healing work, because this is a pattern, you need to break that pattern. If you can do by your own self, well and good. If you need assistance, you can reach out. My WhatsApp number is given in the description. I will see you next. Bye. Hello, pile number B. If you have selected this particular card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what reality you need to face. Pile number A. So pile number B, I feel for many of you this is related to some kind of career, financial situation that you are dealing with. So let's see what you are avoiding. Okay, okay. So pile number B, I feel that many of you could have been procrastinating. Okay, you could have been procrastinating a lot, and you are giving yourself excuses that you do not have enough money, uh, and you do not have enough money, you do not have enough time or energy. you know I feel many of you give yourself excuses that this is lack of resources, lack of time, lack of energy, lack of money. Or maybe you give yourself excuses that, you know what, I have learned few things but I'm yet not ready. So the truth is, pile number B, it is not that you do not have resources. It is that you lack self trust. You do not really trust on your abilities, okay? And that is what you are avoiding. uh, that is what you need to confront, that you doubt your um, gift. Okay, you doubt your abilities. If I tell you that you are not valuing, I do not know pile number B what you people are doing, because it is a collective reading in whatever profession you are. Okay, I do not know. Or if you have some kind of individual, uh, if you have some kind of unique skills, interest, or you are working in some kind of career field, pile number B, your dialogue could be that you feel you are not enough, you're not ready, and that is why you keep on giving that excuses that I do not have enough money, I do not have enough time, I do not have enough gadgets, I do not have enough support, I do not have enough energy. Okay, I need more time, I need more patience. Okay, but what you need to accept is you people have learned a lot. Many of you have some sort of resources or some sort of gift or some sort of expertise to begin with. आप बिल्कुल ही clean slate नहीं हो. You have something to offer to the world. That is what I'm getting, pile number B. So that is what you are denying. You are denying that skill of yours. You have something. Maybe you have not learned everything. ठीक है, ये कोई भी नहीं बता सकता कि one person has all the expertise. Nobody can tell you that. But whatever you have learned, whatever skill you have acquired, whatever resources you have, with that also you can start something. Ace of Swords talks about you can start taking action, but you are not taking action because you might be telling yourself, I do not have clarity, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, pile number B, your self concept is the problem. You do not know how to appreciate yourself. You are only focused on bettering yourself. When we keep on, we are very much focused on bettering ourselves. Sometimes we forget to appreciate ourselves. We forget to see the strength, you know. So, Spirit is trying to tell you that do some kind of reassessment, that you have something to offer. You have time, energy, and resources, and whatever you have right now, you can start. You do not need to procrastinate. Okay. Now, why you need to stop avoiding taking action? Okay, pile number B, right? Why you to stop? Pile number B, many of you might have experienced that some kind of emotional dissatisfaction could be there. You feel you're restricted, you might be feeling that you're stuck, you might be feeling that it is a prolonged period of stagnancy, conformity. Okay, and some sort of emotional dissatisfaction could be there, unhappiness. Okay, you're not able to make peace with yourself, lack of fulfillment. Why it is happening? Because you're you are not meeting your inner child needs. That means the child inside you wants to have a abundant life, wants to experience a prosperous life, wants to feel fulfilled, but you are restricting yourself because you feel you're not ready to take action towards your growth. but your heart desires a different kind of satisfaction, a different kind of fulfillment. When we do something we love doing, that gives us a different kind of soul satisfaction that satisfied you. And what you're not understanding, just because you are ignoring that part within you that lack trust, and you're not acknowledging that it is not because a lack of resource, it is not because that you're not ready, it is coming from your lack of trust on yourself, on your own craft. You are not valuing yourself, and that is why you're holding yourself back from doing something that fulfills your heart, that fulfills your um, soul. Maybe many of you feel that you're not ready. That is why you are not actually exploring the opportunities uh, which can help you invest into this particular career field. See, from the Seven of Pentacles, it is very clear to me that pile number B, you are lying yourself, that I'm not ready, I do not have this and that. You have enough, you have some kind of gift to start working, to start sharing. You have some kind of uh, resources, maybe for many of you, time, energy, money to invest on your skill, gadgets, which can help you start sharing your gifts with the world. But because lack of faith, आपको faith नहीं है अपने ऊपर, आपको कहीं ना कहीं एक इनसिक्योरिटी है, आपको लग रहा है दिमागी तौर पे आप रेडी नहीं हो, एंड यू आर कीपिंग योर सेल्फ स्टक, and your inner child is not happy, because you are abandoning, rejecting your emotional need. You love to share your gift with the world. Even there is part within you that is your inner child. Inner child wants to feel that fulfillment. When we share something that benefits other person, that gives us different type of emotional fulfillment. Many of you could be a giver, but you have stopped giving people, you have stopped sharing your gifts with the world so that you don't receive. देखो, बहुत लोगों का रिसीव का जो ब्लॉकेजेस रहता है ना, कि यू स्ट्रगल इन योर मनी एरिया, और यू स्ट्रगल attracting money, you struggle earning money, it is coming from a blockages in your giving. you know the One of the smartest way our ego stops us from receiving money, when we stop giving enough value to people. So pile number B, I feel that many of you have stopped showing up, stopped giving value to people, stopped sharing your love, your gifts, your services, your product with people, or you feel that people will not value your services, product, or you are not good enough to offer your services or product to the world. And this is an amazing, smart way your ego is holding you back from receiving money. If you stop giving, you will stop receiving. If you stop serving people, of course, nobody will come and give you and offer you money. It is coming from some kind of money blockages. Okay. So, how you can come out of this situation, pile number B? You need to put your brain into the freezer and start taking action. It is one of my mentor actually keep on telling the same thing. Put your brain into the freezer and keep on taking action. I just hear his voice when I saw this card. Put your brain into the freezer and take action. You are ready. ठीक है? You will never be enough ready, pile number B. You will never be enough ready to start your work. no matter what. There are people who have very less resources, who have very less knowledge than you. They have started implementing, okay, because of your mental pattern, that mind that keeps on telling you that you're not ready, we do not have this and that. It is keeping you stuck. The only way to come out of this situation is by taking action. Page of Pentacles talk tells about implement. If you people believe in manifestation, enough of visualizing, enough of doing personal development work, enough of doing spiritual work, enough of doing healing work. Even if you are doing, you should not stop yourself from taking action just to avoid your trigger. See, this is a very common phenomenon that people who are in to self-help, or they are doing some kind of personal development work, meditating, they feel that they need to heal everything and then they will start taking action, so that they do not feel any trigger. But this is a very wrong concept, you know. Avoiding trigger stops you from healing. You will only be able to understand that you have helped enough by facing your trigger, that how beautifully you are handling those trigger. So you need to show up, pile number B. You need to show up. You need to apply for jobs. You need to offer your gift with the world. You need to go through that uh, mm, phase when people will accept, people will reject, and you need to go through that triggers as well. So that that trigger, every time that trigger creates some kind of emotional reaction, you identify and you take accountability of that emotional trigger, and then you respond accordingly. You master the response. And if you do not experience trigger, how will you train yourself how to respond to certain situation? हम हीलिंग ही करते रह जाएंगे, और हम अगर प्रैक्टिकल सिचुएशन को एक्सपीरियंस नहीं करेंगे, आपको लगता है कि आप एक्चुअल में अपने इमोशनल पैटर्न को चेंज कर पाओगे, आपके एक्शन पैटर्न को चेंज कर पाओगे? नो. यू नो, a famous lady actually, I saw her video that she talked about, she spoke about that term, trauma response. So pile number B, I feel many of you could have been criticized by your parent, or could have a parent who was very critical, compared you with other people, and you picked up a message that you're not good enough. You know, it is very common. So now it is your trauma response. You do not really want to have negative feedback from people, and that is just to avoid that pain. You are not taking action. So this is what your mm, trauma response is, file number B, what I feel. So the thing is, file number B, we need to doing healing is in another thing, and we also need to take 3D action. You know, if we do not take action just to avoid our trigger, you will not be able to heal yourself. You need to go out there. You need to give yourself permission to open your heart, share your love with the world, share your gifts with the world, and be okay. People might choose you, people might not choose you. When you become okay with people choosing you, people not choosing you, people giving you negative feedback, people appreciating you, that is the victory. पर आप बंद कमरे में इस चीज से निकल नहीं पाओगे. And how you are bypassing this thing, you know, pile number B. Same thing that देखो, मैंने बोल भी दिया आप लोगों को already. You people are focused on personal development, inner work, self self help, okay, spiritual development. All is fine, all is good, right? Maybe many of you are taking guidance for multiple people, from multiple people, right? But there is a very लेस इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, आप एक्शन नहीं ले रहे हो। पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट आप कर रहे हो, विच इज अ गुड थिंग, बट दैट डज नॉट मीन यू विल स्टॉप टेकिंग एक्शन, एंड वंस यू विल कंप्लीटली हील देन यू विल टेक एक्शन। ये कभी नहीं होता। वी कंटिन्यूअसली हील आवरसेल्फ, क्योंकि हमारे बहुत लाइफ टाइम की बैगेजेस हैं, यू नो। वी कैन नॉट वेट कि once I will get healed, then I will meet new people. Once I will get healed, then I will apply for my desired job. Then I will open my business. Then I will open my podcast channel. No, you need to give yourself permission to be vulnerable. Pile number B, I feel many of you are learning, which is a good thing. And the way, one of the way you are bypassing this thing is you you are learning different things. You are learning different modalities. But when it is about implementing those things, you are not implementing. ओके, आप या तो स्पिरिचुअल डेवलपमेंट बहुत सारी कर रहे हो, या तो फिर आप अलग अलग स्किल्स सीख तो रहे हो, यू आर लर्निंग एंड लर्निंग एंड लर्निंग। दिस इज वन ऑफ द वे यू आर बाईपासिंग, spiritually bypassing yourself, you know. You're giving yourself excuses that still I'm learning. No, you need to learn and you need to apply. वो बहुत क्लियर मैसेज है, ठीक है, बहुत क्लियर मैसेज है। एंड पाइल नंबर बी, आई एम ऑल्सो getting this thing for you, that a pattern you fall back to when you are very much stressed, ठीक है। All you people are multitasker, आप बहुत सारी चीजों को एक साथ में करने की कोशिश करते हो, देन यू struggle to prioritize what is important. अब बहुत सारी चीजों में बहुत सारा पैसा लगा देते हो, पायल नंबर बी, ठीक है। यू फील लेट मी डू दिस, लेट मी डू दैट, इट इज योर वे ऑफ नंबिंग योर सेल्फ। अब बहुत ज्यादा जब स्ट्रेस में रहते हो ना, आप बहुत सारी रिसोर्सेस, टाइम, एनर्जी बहुत सारी टास्क में लगा देते हो, एंड देन यू लीव थिंग अनफिनिश्ड, राइट। देन आपको फील होता है कि यू आर नॉट गुड इनफ, आपकी एनर्जी स्कैटर हो जाती है, आप प्रायोरिटाइज नहीं कर पा रहे हो विच इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू, विच कैन गिव यू अ लॉन्ग टर्म मनी, फाइनेंशियल सक्सेस। अब हो सकता है इस ग्रुप में बहुत सारे लोग हैं, बहुत सारी चीजें कर रहे हो आप, ए बी सी डी, अलग अलग काम कर रहे हो कि अलग अलग जगह से पैसे आ जाए। यू आर स्ट्रगलिंग टू चूज वन विच कैन गिव यू लॉन्ग टर्म सक्सेस। आपकी एनर्जी स्कैटर हो जाती है। आप जब स्ट्रेस में रहते हो तो बहुत सारी चीजों में आप अननेसेसरी पैसे डाल देते हो, hoping that it will solve the problem, it will solve your financial problem. आप डिसीजन ही नहीं ले पा रहे हो, ले पाते हो पाए भी, कि अभी आपकी लाइफ में कौन सी काम की प्रायोरिटी है, एंड उससे क्या होता है कि आप एक्शन भी नहीं ले पाते। यू नो, वंस वी नीड टू मेक अ चॉइस फर्स्ट, एक चॉइस करनी होती है, प्लान करना होता है, उसके बाद हम एक्शन करते हैं। तो क्योंकि आप डिसीजन ही नहीं ले पाते, आपको लगता है कि बहुत सारी चीजें, आप जब स्ट्रेस में रहते हो प्लान ही कर रहे हो, प्लान ही कर रहे हो, पर एक्चुअल में एक्शन आप ले ही नहीं पा रहे हो, क्योंकि आप डिसाइड ही नहीं कर पा रहे हो विच वन इज योर प्रायोरिटी। ये स्ट्रेस में आप ऐसे ऐसे बिहेव करते हो, या आप अननेसेसरी चीजों पे पैसे, टाइम, एनर्जी लगा देते हो। एंड बोलते हैं ना कि वो जब कोई इंसान बहुत सारी चीजें करने जाता है तो कुछ भी नहीं कर पाता है, आप सारी चीजों को आधा 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 करके छोड़ देते हो। फिर ये आपके पैटर्न बन गया है कि जब भी आप स्ट्रेस में रहते हो यू रिपीट द सेम पैटर्न। And why you do not really commit to one uh, path? क्यों? because you feel you are not good enough. बहुत सारी सोलर प्लेक्सस में एनर्जी इम्बैलेंस है, ठीक है। कोई एक गोल को सेट नहीं करते, कोई एक गोल के ऊपर कंसिस्टेंटली वर्क नहीं करते, बिकॉज सोलर प्लेक्सस जब हमारा इम्बैलेंस रहता है ना, वी टेंड टू डू दिस थिंग, you know, deep down you feel you're not good enough, so you do not really work with determination. Focus energy nahi hai. You know, focus is very important. The focus is not there because it is scattered here and there. किसी चीज पे fully commit नहीं कर रहे हो क्योंकि आपको लगता है कि I'm not good enough that I'll be able to finish it. ये आपका पैटर्न है पाइल नंबर बी, बट यू कैन ब्रेक इट. इट इज नॉट योर आइडेंटिटी, बट कहीं ना कहीं आपने इस चीज को अपना आइडेंटिटी बना लिया है कि मैं कोई भी चीज को शुरू करता हूँ पर फिनिश नहीं कर पाता हूँ, ये होता नहीं है. ये क्यों नहीं हो रहा? क्योंकि आप एंड गोल तक जाते ही नहीं हो. आप इन बिटवीन इतने ज्यादा अपने आप को डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर लेते हो कि आपकी जो विल पावर है वो स्कैटर्ड हो जाती है. एंड विल पावर अगर फोकस नहीं है ना आपकी, क्योंकि सोलर प्लेक्सस टॉक्स अबाउट दैट फायर एनर्जी, वो आपकी फोकस्ड अगर नहीं है, चैनलाइज अगर आप सही ढंग से नहीं कर पा रहे हो, 75 चीजों में दे रहे हो, आपकी एनर्जी स्कैटर हो रही है. ऑफ कोर्स आपको सॉलिड आउटकम तो नहीं मिल पाएगा ना, क्योंकि आप फुल्ली कमिट नहीं कर रहे हो. But it is your pattern, you can break it. So maybe if you are watching this video, this is the time you need to break it. Pile number B, this is your reality check. Face your reality. Pile number B, I hope you found it helpful. And the last message, how you can become a better version of yourself. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups talks about that wish fulfillment state. Whatever goal you have, write it down every day. Okay? Write it down every day. अपने आप को ना आप सही ट्रैक में रखने के लिए पाइल नंबर बी, राइट योर गोल्स एवरी डे. क्योंकि इस ग्रुप में सोलर प्लेक्सस एनर्जी इम्बैलेंस है. जब आप गोल लिखोगे ना, इट विल रिमाइंड यू कंटिन्यूअसली दीज आर योर गोल्स. इफ यू डू नॉट हैव एनी गोल, यू विल फील लॉस्ट. जिसका गोल नहीं है वो सक्सेस भी नहीं हो पाता, क्योंकि आपको पता ही नहीं है डेस्टिनेशन कहाँ है. when you every time write your goal, you will remind yourself that this is where I am going, this is when I am going. तो आप अपने माइंड को भी मैसेजेस दोगे. एंड यू नो सोलर प्लेक्सस इज आल्सो कॉल्ड आवर सेकंड ब्रेन, क्योंकि उसमें हमारे न्यूरॉन्स की सबसे ज्यादा कंसंट्रेशन रहती है आफ्टर आवर ब्रेन, राइट? So kind of you are programming your mind and body that this is what my goal is. Every day write your goal. ये आपको डिटरमाइन रखेगा, ये आपको सही ट्रैक पे रखेगा. अगर आप ट्रैक से भटक जाते हो ना, every day if you write your goals, it will help you. And focus on your strength, appreciate yourself. Every day you write with your goal, you celebrate your victory. छोटी छोटी विक्ट्री, अपने स्ट्रेंथ को अप्रिशिएट करें. जब हम अपने स्ट्रेंथ को अप्रिशिएट करते हैं, हमारी में खूबियां देखते हैं ना, तो हमारी सेल्फ एस्टीम भी ग्रो होती है. यू नो, हमारी सेल्फ एस्टीम भी एनहांस होती है पाइल नंबर बी. एंड द ओनली प्रॉब्लम इज हैपनिंग इन योर लाइफ इज दैट लो सेल्फ एस्टीम. आपको लगता ही नहीं है कि आप सक्सेस अचीव कर पाओगे, सो यू एक्चुअली सेल्फ सैबोटेज. यू आर टेकिंग टू मच प्रोजेक्ट, जहाँ पे आपकी एनर्जी स्कैटर हो रही है, एग्जॉस्शन फील हो रहा है, बर्नआउट फील हो रहा है, और आप एक गोल पे फोकस एनर्जी चैनल नहीं कर पा रहे, तो ऑफ कोर्स आपकी प्रोडक्टिविटी में वो दिखेगी. एंड देन यू आर repeating that same programming that whatever I start I do not finish. So you need to affirm, whatever I start I finish, and take action. You know, I'm again repeating the line of my mentor, put your brain into the freezer and take action. Let go the need to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. जो perfect होता है वो try ही नहीं करता. I know we all have this struggle, especially those kids who have a critical parenting, because I know I can feel your pain, because मैं ऐसे ही नहीं आप लोगों को ये बोल रही हूँ, I have actually been through that. struggle, pile B. I know मैंने ये सारी चीजें किया है. I know this. एंड जो मैं बोल रही हूँ ना, ये जो गोल राइट करना डेली, अप्रिशिएट करना डेली अपने आप को, दिस हेल्प्स. आई एम टेलिंग यू, दिस हेल्प्स. एंड बिना परफेक्शन खोजे अपनी इम्परफेक्ट वर्क को पब्लिश कर लो. You know, gradually we improve our work. We cannot expect कि एक दिन में बेस्ट वर्क कुछ भी नहीं होता. Every day we are becoming better and better. और स्टार्ट भी ना किए तो हम बेटर हो ही नहीं सकते. The only way you can uh, master your craft by start implementing your ideas. Malababy, I can feel you. I have the similar childhood that you had. I had similar critical parent who always gave me negative feedback, and I ended up becoming a perfectionist. कि मैं ओवर थिंक ओवर एनालाइज करते करते थक जाती थी, और मैं एक्शन भी नहीं लेती थी. So I have been through all these things, and I have seen writing your goals helps a lot. Appreciating yourself helps a lot, क्योंकि हमारी प्रॉब्लम सेल्फ कंसेप्ट की है. जिन जिन बच्चों का क्रिटिकल पेरेंटिंग का हिस्ट्री है कि इनका सेल्फ कंसेप्ट सेल्फ इमेज बहुत लो होता है. ठीक है, तो यही एक तरीका है जिससे आप अपने आप को याद दिला सकते हो दीज आर गुड थिंग्स, बिकॉज दिस इज व्हाट वी एक्चुअली नेवर रियली गॉट इनफ अप्रिसिएशन. हमें अप्रिसिएशन बहुत कम मिला, क्योंकि हमारे पेरेंट्स का एक एक्सपेक्टेशन था हाउ वी कैन बिकम बेटर. दे unknowingly compare us with other kids, right? What they are doing, what we are not doing, right? But every individual have their own unique skills, unique gifts. So this is the only way you can reprogram yourself. I hope you found it helpful, pile number B, that this was a reality check for you. Okay, how you are keeping yourself in that same loop, and you can break free from that loop by changing your action. Okay, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comment if you found it helpful. I would love to know. Hit the bell icon so every time I upload a video, you get notified. If you wish to work one-to-one, you can reach out. My WhatsApp number is given in the description. I will see you next pile and be. All the best. More power to you.